Sagittarius, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-October 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business, as always, and start you off with an oracle card, just so we could test the energy out before we fully get underway. For the lovely Saggies out there, I hope you're all fantastic, my friends. Let's get it going, though, my guides. Talk to me. What do we got for Saggy here? And yeah, we're just going to look at this first card real quick, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into. But let's get this card out here. Let's get it moving. We're in the season spirit, if you can't tell. I am an angelic being. Hey, I might be the Temperance card, which is your card. So let's get it going. I hope you're enjoying the costumes this month, though. Okay, so we have this Empress type of figure here as the first card. I do like this. It can be very nurturing, loving, caring. It's a good energy. It's also an energy of creation. So it'll be intriguing to see how this plays throughout the whole reading itself. Now, before we fully get into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the October subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it, my friends. But let's get into the reading itself. Enough of the promos, I promise. If you look at this card, you see that woman. She is snuggling up to that child, that baby. So, of course, we think of creation, abundance, fertility. This is a good type of energy. Could be a creation that's in the very early stages. But a big thing I always think of this card, sure, we could think of spiritual protection, our guides and spirit team looking over us, loving and nurturing, but that could be something you're craving, right? Maybe you need some more love and affection. Maybe you're feeling extra affectionate in this time. Like you want to nurture someone, you want to care for somebody. These are the big vibes I always catch with this card, okay? So whether it's giving or receiving, loving and nurturing energies are at the forefront. So let's get into tarot. We're going to put that down right there. For some of you, it could easily just be creation, though. We're going to shuffle it up one time. I'll get you 3 in the upright before we get the intuitive, juicy stuff. So let's go. What do we got for Saggy? And I always say with that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote for us. What do we got for Saggy, please? So, last week's reading, it was titled An Emotional Talk. There was a lot of energy of speaking, messages. So maybe you've had some sort of emotional outpouring with somebody very close to you. Okay, it's been very much back and forth for a lot of the fire signs in recent weeks. Because 2 weeks ago, it was a serious warning that must act now. So it'll be interesting to see what we have for you this week. As you know, energy is always moving. It's always fluctuating, never set in stone. Only take this how it hits for you, of course. So let's get these first 3 out here, because this could be the energy of other people you're connected to. Okay, we have the 7 of Swords starting us off. That is not the most optimistic energy to start with. I'll keep it real with you, Saggy. Let's keep it moving now. 7 of Swords, that could be another warning. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so we could be looking at various different things here, Sagittarius. Now, the 7 of Swords doesn't always have to be treachery, but it's a card that I always attach to warnings, usually, depending on the clarifier. Okay, all right, if there's any card that's going to solve the 7 of Swords, it's this Queen of Swords on the back end. All right, yeah, this is a no games, no BS type of energy I'm picking up right here. This is going to be a very nuanced reading, Sagittarius, I could already tell. So we're going to go through real quick. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get the juicy intuitive stuff. So I just want to point out that in the main part of the spread, 2 of the cards are swords. That's the realm of thought. It's the realm of communication as well. But in position number 1, the 7 of Swords. You see the imagery here. You see that person, it looks like they're sneaking away with those swords. So when I see this card, I do think of underhanded types of energies. Things happening in the dark. Things happening that you don't quite see. So sure, this could be unexpected, hidden, or secret types of energies going on around you. I always say beware the company you keep when you see a 7 of Swords type of energy, because this could mean that there's a snake in the grass type of individual. Another thing I think of with this, though, if I were to be optimistic, this is a card of revelation, things coming to light. So the clarifier will really tell the tale on this, okay? Moving to the center, and that's going to be interesting to see if it's a warning or something else. But we have the Ace of Cups, a very positive, optimistic type of energy right in the center. Love this card. Now, all aces are opportunities. This one in particular can speak about the emotional realm. This could speak about creativity. And this could be love, romance, the realm of feeling when we see this. So there could be some sort of emotional fulfillment coming your way, or a really good opportunity to achieve that. All aces to me are a new beginning, a new start, a win or a victory here. So I really want to see what's up with that. As I always say as well, it could just be speaking about how you or somebody's feeling on the inside. Moving to the back end though, this is where it gets really interesting, because we have the Seven of Swords in the front end. We have the no nonsense, no BS playing Queen of Swords. Now, for some of you, this could represent an air sign in your life. Okay, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. When I see the Queen of Swords, she could represent an older feminine figure in your life as well. This could be an energy that Spirit is wanting you to step into when we have the Queen of Swords. But think of honesty, shrewd, no BS, no nonsense, no games. That's the big thing with her. Now, all cards have that duality, where there could be positives, there could be negatives. The negatives of this card is somebody who's emotionally closed off, somebody who's emotionally cold, cutting things out and just like not feeling empathetic. But the main vibe I pick up with her is someone just like who's calling things out, shutting things down if necessary. The complete remedy to this Seven of Swords type of energy. So you might be stopping something dead in its tracks, or you just might not be about the games or BS right now. Okay? I mean, nobody ever really wants that type of energy around them, but this Queen of Swords is very savvy. So with all that being said, she could also represent serious things, which I saw for you a couple weeks ago. But let's dive deeper. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, we're going to get a good shuffle for you here, my friends. Let's see what's up with Saggy, please, my guides. And yes, my friends, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on this Seven of Swords. And as always, if you read tarot yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Saggy, you can drop it down in the comments. I don't mind. You won't be stepping on my toes. Let's see what's up with that Seven of Swords. Do angels even have toes? Let's see what's up with that. Why is Seven of Swords here? Thank you. Nine of Swords in reverse. And it's just giving me the intuitive vibe of somebody like really suppressing something or hiding something. Like, that's all I could really think about. Now, yes, this is the energy of nervousness, on edge. There could be somebody who's feeling guilty as well. So just beware of those types of energies. And I will say this, beware of the company you keep, absolutely for sure, with the Nine of Swords in reverse underneath the Seven of Swords. This is somebody acting in a secretive manner, and they're not losing sleep about it, okay? This is somebody that could act in this Seven of Swords way, hide things in this Seven of Swords way, and they're really not losing sleep about it. They really don't care. So I really want to see how the rest of this plays out, specifically when we get to this Queen of Swords. But I would watch the company you keep. I would watch specific individuals around you, especially if when I'm mentioning this stuff, a particular person's coming to your mind. Just beware of outsiders too. Okay, now is not like a great time to welcome new people in. That's one thing I'm feeling here. So beware of welcoming new people into your circle, into your life in this time. We're going to go over to that Ace of Cups. Yeah, that's a warning for sure. But let's put that down. We're going to see what's up with this Ace of Cups. And I want to see how that Queen of Swords, if it remedies what we got going on here. So why is that Ace of Cups here for Saggy? Thank you. Moon in reverse, yeah. Yeah, nothing hidden could ever stay that way forever with the Moon in reverse underneath this Ace of Cups, with that new beginning energy. I feel like you might be a little unbothered as well. Like, you might be like, all right, well, yeah, that person is secretive. They're doing this, they're doing that. As long as they don't mess with me, as long as they don't harm me, they could do what they do. Like, that's no skin off my back. Like, yeah, I don't agree with it, but as long as it's not affecting me or those I love, you stay over there with that. That's kind of the vibe I'm picking up here, Saggy. Because with the Moon in reverse, that could be the energy of revelation as well. So aside from what I was just saying, yeah, this person's deeds or this person's behaviors, this person's ways of being could absolutely come to light in this time with the Ace of Cups and the Moon in reverse. That's just how I feel. For some of you, this could represent a Pisces in your life. I knocked the card off its moorings right there. But yeah, if you're not connected to a Pisces, that's just how this feels to me. Yeah, something could just come to light. And I don't really feel like it's bothering you much. I really feel like you're unbothered about this. Like, yeah, I really don't care. It is what it is. Let's go in on that Queen of Swords. And if that's not how you truly feel, I think you'll act in an uncaring way. So let's see what's up with her. Could even been something that's already happened. So we'll see what's up with that Queen. Then I'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. So why is this Queen of Swords here? Okay. Yeah. Hermit in reverse underneath this Queen of Swords. Yeah, someone really might be attempting to see that side of you. That's like, and in my personal experience, Sagittariuses and the strong Sagittarius placements I know in my personal life, they're usually very happy, jolly type of people. They're very easy to get along with, in my opinion, but they are a fire sign. They do have an edge to them. And when I see this, the Queen of Swords with the Hermit in reverse, that's once again a revealing type of energy or somebody letting loose. So this Queen of Swords energy, this no games, no nonsense, no BS, serious type of vibe, somebody could be walking that very fine line where they're about to see that side of you. Like they might be testing you in a way where you might cut certain people off, cut certain people out. Like that's the vibe I'm picking up. So we have interesting things going on here. You might be very tempted to like let somebody have it. Okay, verbally, okay, intellectually, because, yeah, I'm not even going to overcomplicate that. The Hermit reverse could be issues you're having with a Virgo as well. So we have possible issues with a few different signs showing up. But the main vibe I'm catching here is like in the coming days and weeks, somebody might be testing to see your harsher side. Okay, so do with that what you will. That could be a warning. Maybe that's something that's necessary. Okay. So let's go through and do a quick little recap here, my friends. Then we'll get into the shadow card. Obviously, only take this if it applies. But if you look in the box, position number 1, we have the 7 of Swords with the 9 of Swords in reverse. This is somebody who's doing things, possibly hiding things, very secretive, and they really don't care. Like, they're not bothered about it. They're not losing sleep. Big warning about the company you keep and those around you. Also, not the best time to let new people into your circle, into your life. Moving to the center, we have the Ace of Cups with the Moon in reverse. Sure, you might just be linked to a water sign or a Pisces here. But when I see this, sure, it could be energies being revealed. Somebody's true colors coming out as well. But a big vibe I'm picking up here is you being unbothered. So whatever comes out about whatever people, this, that, as long as it doesn't affect you or those that you love, those that you keep dear, you're very uncaring about it. Like, keep that mess over there. Like, none of that over here. But moving to the very back end, you might be tested to take those claws out. We have the Queen of Swords with the Hermit in reverse, and that's just the main vibe I was picking up there, is that you might be a very kind, loving, generous individual, but somebody might be testing to see that fire streak within you, right? Like that no BS, no nonsense, and you might be cutting certain people out with this type of energy. So please take a screenshot of that. I'm going to get you one shadow card real quick. Only screenshot it if you want to look into it further and if you'd like to keep a picture of my lovely angel costume. Make sure you get a good one though. So let's see what's going on here for Saggy. In the shadows, please. The Shadowland. Just to put a cherry on top of this, whether it's an internal shadow that we need to look out, maybe it's something going on with this individual we were speaking about. All right, we do have the Empress showing up, and I find that really interesting is that we have the Empress figure here on the back end. We have the Empress figure in the front end as well. So for some of you, this could be a Taurus that may have left a mark on you. This could be an issue around a mother or motherhood, mother figures that could still be playing some part of your shadow self. If it's none of that though, a couple of things I always think of with the darker aspects of the Empress is somebody that's very stubborn, very unmoving. Okay, somebody who's not willing to compromise or flex. So Spirit could be asking you to like compromise a little more with certain aspects. But yeah, with the Empress, it's usually nice. You may be craving, loving and caring and nurturing and all that stuff, but don't sacrifice values and don't sacrifice yourself to get those. I think that's for a very small amount of you, but I felt like I needed to say it. But being flexible is important. Going with the flow, rolling with the punches. So Saggy, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the October subscriber surprise. For the October subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the wonderful Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's 2 simple things as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments which tarot card you'd like to see me dressed up as for Halloween this year. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, the winners will be announced in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.